Oh, welcome back to our visual safaris. There's actually been a report of some sightings that we're on our way to. I'm not going to tell you now what it is. Keep that element of surprise, I guess. So it's going to drive around and just see what we can find. I've got a very fun bunch of oaks here sitting behind me. I'll bet you guys will meet them a little bit later. Alrighty, so we've been called into the sighting, and I must say there's a lot of elephant in the area, so I hope they don't disturb the animal in question. But let's go have a look. Actually driving into the sighting now, and there's elephants all over, so let's see what impact these elephants would have on oh well, gonna give it away now. It is a pride of lions. It is the River Pride, I think. Yeah, we're so in the lock of the River Pride, sitting here with them. As you see the lionesses, some of the one young lioness part of the group on the right. A breeding herd of elephant now moving past these lions. These lions just staying put, not making too much movements. And if they stay put, the elephants might just walk on by. The wind is blowing in my face, so it's in the advantage of the big cat, so the elephants won't pick up their scent now. Maybe if they pass they would. But a great sighting. Yeah, I'm going to let the other guys in, and we're going to leave the sighting because, let me tell you this, cubs younger than 6 months, we're not allowed to put spotlight on them. So when the sun sets, we call it a negative lock. Okay, so the other guys on approach, we're going to let them in. But I think that was glorious, that elephant that moved there in the background, that was wonderful. Lekker. Alright, so that was quite a special lion sighting, a bit brief. I don't think I could have gotten so much video footage of them, but I did at least get the elephant walking behind them. Apparently there is another sighting, a leopard sighting that's been called in. We're going to try for that, keeping my fingers crossed. But we on our way. You guys can probably also see it's quite a glorious afternoon. Look at Mr. Isaac up front. He's doing his thing. He's being the best up there. Hey, my turn. Hello. That's my wingman right there, man. Okay. Cheers. Catch you guys now. You can see there to the front, there's a spotlight in the tree. It is, yeah, see how she's turning her head to use those carnassial shears, guys, those back slicing molars that the predators have to cut through that flesh and break smaller bones if necessary. Much more. Yeah, they will definitely get bone matter in their diets, there's no doubt about it, but the larger pieces of bone like the limbs and so on, and the femur bones and whatnot, the predators typically discard that. That's what the hyenas are looking for. Osteophagia, or bone eating animals. So there we go. We were about to leave the sighting. There, Mr. Xigodo joined his mother in the same tree, and there's he happily feeding now. See, and there, leopards don't feed together, but they'll happily stay in the same area and let each other feed in peace. But yeah, we were wondering if Xigodo was close by, and there you can see he's still fully dependent on his mum, but he is going into that final chapter of his life of actually becoming independent. Won't be long. It's between 14 and 22 months where a leopard cub becomes independent, and he's roughly 16-17 months now, so he's almost coming into that time of his life. Alrighty, what an eventful sighting that was. Wow, we basically pulled out of the sighting and the next moment Xigodo jumped into the tree, so I had to reverse a little bit and stop so that the peeps could see quickly, but exceptional. It's nice to see both of them together, but I have to say in the same sentence we're getting very close to that Xigodo will actually disperse from his mother. Like I said, he's in that final chapter now, so it's nice to see the two together. And actually to follow the progress of these animals like that is actually in actual fact a massive privilege, and it's awesome to share it with you guys. I'm gonna call it a day for now. We're gonna head out in the morning and let's see, maybe tomorrow morning health gives us something very special, but for now have a good evening. I'll check you in the morning. Good morning to you all. It's we're about a half an hour into the game drive. Not much happening. See the guys still scratching. I can hear them talking on the radio. So the guys are still trying to find something. So there's not much of an update yet. But yeah, that's what the bush is all about. Beautiful morning and a pretty sunrise. And saw some nice birds. Nice group of guinea fowl, and lots of doves, emerald spotted wood doves and so on. Anyways, focusing on the small things for now until we find some of the bigger stuff. Catch you then. How's it? Yeah, so it was a quiet morning, but nevertheless we're going to find a nice spot to stop for a cup of coffee. We did find some buffalo at least after yesterday's nice Nyaleti sighting and the River Pride sighting. Slowly but surely completing our big 5, but in between, I mean, so many birds to look at. The breeding herd of elephants has been absolutely crazy. They've been moving through the area now in the last day or two, throughout this part of their home range. So we've been seeing elephant more than impala, it feels like. Hey, some zebra here on the right as well. Let's have a quick look at them. So in the distance there, down there, is the mighty Sharalume River. Well, it's not so mighty at the moment, it's not flowing, but during the rainy season, oh, if that thing comes down, it can be quite a devastating flood. After quite an eventful coffee stop, we did get an update of some lions that apparently killed a zebra. So we are currently heading that way. So you see, I'm thinking that it could be maybe the Sark bride, the Sark bride. So maybe it's them that managed to bring down a zebra, but we're going to go have a look there. So, looking forward to sharing it with you. So we're on this 2-track that leads into this lions on a kill. So let's go see who it is. I'm quite excited. Let's make our way in. Catch you now. Okay, we're in the area and we can already see white-backed vulture, 2 hyenas. Young male of the Sark pride. There was a hyena to my right, well, where he's looking at. The hyena moved off. Probably about 7 or 8 hyenas in the area. But because there's this one young male 3 lionesses, they feel a little bit not outnumbered, but they feel that they don't have the necessary combined strength to push these lions off their kill. Now these guys definitely got the upper hand, so he's relaxing close to his kill. No problems. You can see the face that's covered in blood. Hey, big boy. Pretty boy. One day he's going to separate from these girls, from the other lionesses here, and hopefully he could meet a coalition member one day, even if it's unrelated, to sire his own cubs and spread his own gene. I remember a previous video, and there is a video on my video list on YouTube of hyenas taking on a pride of lions. It was quite of late, and it was in fact these lions. They just dropped down and doing what lions do best, and that is obviously to sleep. And with full tummies, these guys can sleep for up to 16 hours a day, almost like my university days. There's one of the scavengers, one of the spotted hyenas around this kill. And like I said earlier, there's a number of them basically milling around patiently around this kill to wait for a opportunity to see if the lions are going to abandon the carcass. Another hyena here, he's a little bit closer to where the lions are sleeping. Let me show you where the lions are sleeping here. There we go, and he woke up. Got his attention now. And that is the young male lifting up his head, and he is quite quick to chase off hyenas like I've seen in the past. You can already see the hyena running away. Back to the scavengers. There's a couple of vultures, 3 vultures, 2 hooded vultures sitting on the bottom branch there, and above it 1 lone white-backed vulture. White-backed vulture typically in groups. These guys might lure other vultures during the day, and the same tree might be filled with vultures by the end of business. These guys are important, vital for the ecosystem. Clean up all this carrion and dead matter. So another eventful morning coming to an end. We're on our way back for breakfast now at the lodge. Got a nice sighting of the Sark pride with the zebra kill. They killed it probably around 7ish this morning, 7:30, and there's still half of that zebra left. I think these lions will probably be feeding on that if they're not bothered too much by too many hyenas. They'll be feeding in peace for the rest of the day and into the night, perhaps, I would think. There's water close by. They'll probably, 1 or 2 of them will take their chances to go to the water. Other than that, this is me closing down for this afternoon's or this morning's game drive. And I'll see you hopefully this afternoon with something nice, man. Something snazzy. Cheers. Out for now.
Unfortunately, we didn't really see any animals later that day, so I thought we can end the video on a high note. Thank you so much for tuning in, and if you enjoy these videos, please remember to like and subscribe. See you guys next time.